Hello, everyone. How you doing out there? It's Joe and Darren over at Urban Hillsides Real Estate with another week of hot new listings in the last 7 days. Darren, you picked out some great ones, and you were mentioning earlier that we had a theme last week, and now we have a theme this week. What was that?
Yeah, last week I was so excited to see a bunch of properties under $1 million,
Yeah,
which we hadn't
yeah,
seen that many in so long.
right,
This week I can't find value in anything that's been listed. First off, they're higher priced, and
right,
even if they're higher priced, you could still have value sometimes. But I'm not seeing it, so it is what it is. We picked out
right,
three, but in all
right.
sincerity, there's no great value in them. They're just properties of interest and you know, visually interesting properties as well.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open up a couple of these here. So the first one we're going off to is 1132 North Coronado Street. That is in Silver Lake. That's Silver Lake still.
It is?
Uh,
Yep.
yeah. Two units, total of 1,310 square feet of living space. The lot is 7,500 square feet, and it's a whopping 1,750,000. Wow. It does have an open house, and that will be, let's see, Sunday, 11 to 4. That's a little odd. And
Yeah.
it's giving some projected rents here of let's see, 5,500 each one. Wow. And this is 2 days on the market, brought to us by Carla Ruzicki of Joshua Tree Modern.
Joshua
Wow.
Tree Modern. Nice. That's a
Wow.
local agent. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe it's overpriced. I believe the rents are not accurate. I picked this
Yeah.
property because I grew up across the street from this property.
Yeah.
And I know it, and I had seen it. They completely remodeled it. The work they did looks nice, but it's two
Yep.
1+1s
Yep.
on a side by side duplex, and
Yeah.
also at a difficult location on a T street, on a street that kind of gets one way, gets narrow, so there isn't a lot
Mm-hmm.
of parking. There are garages. There's two one-car garages, which could be even hard to navigate in and out of, but
Right.
I wish them the best. It looks like they did some good work. Um, and we'll see where the price lands.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. We do wish Carla a lot of luck, but once she's out of Joshua Tree, it looks like the broker looks new. She looks extremely new.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, extremely new. Like a couple weeks ago, she got her license. So anyway, on to the next. Great. Does look beautiful though. I almost want to say I mentioned this to you earlier. I almost feel like in some places they almost overstaged it. I don't know if they were doing that to like compensate for how small the places are, but it was almost too much.
Yeah, I
Like the
agree.
beds
It
are
looks
too
busy.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Too
And in
many outdoor sets.
small
It's like weird.
spaces, simplification is important.
Yeah.
Um, Also, sometimes it could feel good. We've had this
Mm-hmm.
experience. We go into a space and it feels great, but then it photographs as busy. Um,
Mm,
So
yeah.
I don't know what the scenario is here. And this one, it's funny because we the one other comment I'll make that we can move on. I know we're trying to be efficient with these, and that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that we have a listing in Studio City and maybe less conducive in that neighborhood, but it's a lot of steps to the front door. This has the exact
Right.
same scenario. You're parking at the
It
base, and
does.
you're going up to very steep flights of stairs.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move on. We're next going to go to 1421 Edge Cliff Drive. Definitely have some good looking places today.
Yeah,
Let's see here. Okay. Bear with. Here we go. Okay. So this is 1421 Edge Cliff Drive. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. There we go. 1421 Edgecliff Drive. This is Silver Lake, 3 bedroom, 4 bath, 3,072 square feet of living space for a whopping 3,499,998. I don't know what the significance of that is, but lot size 7,300 square feet. 1 day on the market so far. No opens. And let's see here. Yeah, this is brought to us by Andre Raffles and Sally Williamson from 2 different brokerages. That's interesting. So I wonder what happened there. So tell me about this one, Darren. What do you think?
Well, it's truly an example of what you can do with a good amount of square footage. First
Mm-hmm.
off, there aren't a lot of pool homes in our side of town, so they
Yeah.
started that shot off to make it very clear it is a pool home.
Yep.
It's a wonderful craftsman. For the photos, I'm not exactly sure how much is original, how much is updated, but it looks
Mm-hmm.
super nice. Looks like the updates
And
are
it
the
kept
right.
the original in the front. It
Yeah,
looks very modern, but
curb
yeah.
appeal, very original. Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but all the space, good sized rooms, closets, good sized bathrooms. There's a pool room. There's a gym.
Yeah.
There's just lots of spaces, man. With square footage
Yeah.
like that, you can do that, and the price reflects that. But it looks great, um, and it looks well remodeled. I don't know if it was a recent
Yeah.
remodel, but it looks like a very good property.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. They definitely kept the, not that we really follow this, but they kept the above 1,000 square feet here. And I know that usually the square foot goes down, but they kept it right up
The
there.
cost per square foot goes down.
Yeah.
Yes. Typically on larger homes, cost per square foot is less. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll go to the final one here. Let's see. We are off to 2117 Red Rock Court. Bear with. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Go. Okay, let me go ahead and share this. Let's see. Present. Okay. All right. 2117 Red Rock Court. This is Silver Lake. 4 bedroom, 5 bath, 2,928 square feet of living space for 2,995,000. It's a 5,100 square foot lot. Opens are planned for the 2nd, which is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday 11 to 2, and then Saturday 1 to 4 p.m. Days on market only 1, and this is brought to us by Josette Wolf. So, oh, here. Yeah, we got the slideshow going. So what do you think of this one?
Yeah, I personally, am really drawn to this one. It has just a good energy. I love Spanish, and
Mm-hmm.
open Spanish. A lot of the Spanish we see and are around a lot are a little smaller in
Right.
square footage. When you get
Yeah.
to a 3,000 square foot range Spanish, you really
Mm-hmm.
feel the sense of those, thick walls and dramatic tiles and
Mm-hmm.
views, and it's just great. It feels like a lovely place to me. Good square footage, uh, good location. That wall is funny that you just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Let me go
when I was
back.
looking through the
Which one?
photos on this, um, I saved that photo, that right there, as kind of an
Mm-hmm.
inspirational photo. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I've had that photo saved on my computer for a long time. So maybe that sold 3, 4, or 5 years ago or something.
Got it.
But
They
it's a
kept it.
lovely space, and it feels
Yeah.
good. This one feels appropriately priced to me.
Uh-huh.
So I think
Yeah.
this one will move.
Right. Okay. Well, is that it for today?
That's it. And as we said in the beginning, man, not a lot of value this week. It's an interesting market. Our rates did float down a little bit. We were over 8,
Yeah.
drifted back down under 8. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow and the next day,
Yeah.
we're going to get some answers, man, on whether to move
Right.
it or not. The expectation is that they stay flat. So time will tell.
Okay. Well, look, guys, thanks so much for joining us. We are at 9 minutes and 52 seconds. So we're right there, Darren. Guys, have a great week. We'll see you later. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.